that did not get sent into grading because the team at Palmetto Cards didn't think that it was worth the grading fee, at least at the level that I wanted to send them in at. So, but just wanted to get this on tape. So that's a Lewandowski auto out of 60. It's beautiful. And then we've got a Fields Obsidian rookie auto. It's tough to tell. I haven't taken this out of the one touch, but I know there's a corner there. And then some centering on the back is obvious. Not as obvious on the front. Well, maybe it is. Still a good looking card. Little color match action-ish. That's out of 75. This one hurt. Thought that this looked good, but you know, with these kabooms, they're really pretty, but when you get up under the light, it's tough to tell sometimes. So there's probably a soft corner here or there. Another really, really good looking card. This is called the Red Flood from Obsidian. Out of 10. Probably a little corner there. Corner there. And this guy needs to pick it up. Matty Ice. So these will probably either get sold raw or end up BGS. Maybe a TWCC. So we'll see. Next is a little SGC return. So I'll be right back. This little SGC return from Palmetto Cards. Not really sure of the timeline here, but I know that there's 2 orders here. And I'm not really sure the best way to get these out of here, so I'll just take them one by one. So here's a little Gretzky. You could already see that corner there, but I just thought that I'd want to get some of these slabbed, and there's some edge wear there. So not a particularly high grade, but it's a really cool card. Only Gretzky I own, so that one's not going to bring a premium, but I thought it was really cool. So SGC 8. Another older card. I think this is, not really sure when or where this came from, but I know that he's heading to the MCU pretty soon. So 2021 Marvel Heroes Reborn, evidence of trimming on a card from 2021. Pretty sure I did not trim this, but at least it's authentic. Next up, little A-Rod action. Pretty timely, just because of the whole Pujols thing, but you could see, I mean, there's the corner, another corner. So, again, picked this up for next to nothing at a show, wanted to get it slabbed. And, got a 9. It's pretty cool. It says this is the surfing version of this card, which I think is really cool. I don't have, other than my 1987 Topps. I don't have a Barry Bonds. Saw this. It's Topps Finest from 1995. Classic Barry Bonds pose. SGC 9. Always was up in the air about what I was going to do with that protective film, and wonder if I'd crack this and send it back without the film, if it would do any better. But pretty cool card. Now, I saw this card and had to pick it up just because it was one of the most unique cards I've ever seen. It's not worth hardly anything, but I mean, come on, how could you not like this card? Even in an 8.5, it's the refractor version of this card with Kenny Anderson. I'm not really sure how this play ended up. I've got to look that up, but with Shaq guarding him, super cool card. Little Scotty Love, Scotty Pippen. And you could see there, look at that corner there. So knew that this wasn't going to be a high grade, but like I said, picked these up at a show and wanted to get them in the slab. So a little 8.5 on the Scotty. Again, leaving the film on there. Print lines all over the place, but hey, can't go wrong with some mid-90s Pippen. Now I saw a couple Luis Roberts at a show, and then saw this one, and it was just sort of floating around in a dollar box, and it got a 10. He's a bit down this year, in 2022, but I think he'll have a pretty good career. It's in his genes, and the Blue Jays are going to be fairly relevant, hopefully, with the team that they have around this guy. So, not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but pretty cool. Nice to see a 10 after all the low grades. I thought this was super, super cool. So this is a Frank Thomas card in his Auburn football uniform, which I've never seen a card like that. But there he is, the Big Hurt, playing football. And I got a 9. It's numbered out of 99. Sort of has that sort of shadow box feel to it. But thought it was unique. Had never seen this card, so wanted to pick this up. This is probably going to stay in the PC, but we'll see. That's a shame, because why would they put this guy on the back when it's his rookie, and then put this guy on the front? I may send this back and have it, plus there's a big scratch on it, but I may have them slab this and turn this around, because I would rather have this on the front, what do you say, than this guy. Not that he was a bad player, but I mean, that's technically a rookie card for Kevin Garnett. Still a cool card. And now this one, I did pull the protective shield off, or the protective film off, and you could still see some edge wear down there. So, but thought that was a cool card when I saw it. But that's definitely going back to get reholdered. My guy, little Dansby Swanson action. Saw this on eBay. It was just an auction, and it ended fairly low. I got to look that up, but a little 9.5/10 on the auto out of 299. Wonder what he's going to do next year. Wonder if the Braves are going to keep him or they're going to ship him off and get some value out of him. Some Jordan. Don't know if I picked this up as a single or this came out of a box that I opened when those boxes were going crazy. So let's turn this around. Nope, I picked this up as a single, I believe. But this is the International Upper Deck, and you can see that it is in Spanish. At least the top of it is. So a little 91. And that's not a bad grade for that card. 9.5, I'll take it. Now this one did come out of a Fleer box that I purchased. I think the box at that time was $80. So that was the height of the whole craze. And this came out of there, and this is the set where it has the Mark Jackson with the Killer Brothers, and then the infamous number 12 jersey Jordan. But I think this may be the All-Star card. Let's see. Nope. This is the base, and these are notoriously bad tough grades. And this is, I'll take it. An 8 in this card, I'll take it. Here's one from 1990. Namor is going to be in the next Black Panther movie, so I thought I'd pick some up and get them in the slabs and see what they do. And this one got an 8. Again, probably a soft corner there, a little OC, and then these are just yeah, you could see that corner there. It's funny how obvious things are after they get in the slabs. I'm not sure what that phenomenon is called, but here's a Daredevil. Still not sure what set this came out of, but I know that he's got a show coming out on Disney Plus. He's going to be a pretty prominent figure. I know I watched the first few seasons of Daredevil when it hit Netflix and really enjoyed it. So hopefully they're going to keep it real edgy when they bring it to Disney Plus. But this one got an 8. Not really sure why. I bought a box of this Marvel Masterpieces, and most of the cards that came out of there were in pretty good shape. But these are full bleed cards, so sometimes the centering's tough. But really not sure why this got an 8, maybe a couple edges here and there, but all in all, happy with that one for a 30-year-old card. Another Namor, probably out of the same set the Daredevil came out of, and ooh, now see, that's nice. Got this. I got a few of these in 9.5, so for some reason that the Namor cards grade easier than the Daredevil cards. Still sort of shocked about that 8, but we'll see. Adam Warlock. So in case you guys don't know who this is, he is a character that's going to be in the next Guardians movie. And he's being played by this kid named Will Poulter. And if you want to see a body transformation, this kid has been packing on the muscle. So look it up, and hopefully he's sort of an anti-hero, so hopefully he'll be edgy and funny and sort of bring that sort of same energy to the screen that the Guardian movies are known for. But let's see what we got here. 9. Adam Warlock. Would have loved to have seen this in a 10. I think I've got a couple of these. A couple of them went to SGC, and then a couple of them went to PSA, just doing a bit of an experiment to see. A few more, hang in there. Same set, different character. This guy, Blade, he's going to be in the MCU. He'll have his own solo film. Really looking forward to this. Enjoyed the Wesley Snipes versions of this character back in the day. So hopefully, like I said, they bring some edginess. Marvel has not done that traditionally, so at least not on the movie screen. But hopefully they make him a bit of an edgy anti-hero. And well, look at there. Now, this should bring a premium. A 30-year-old card in a 10 of a character that's going to be hitting the screen. That should do well. So, really happy about that. Here's that All-Star card I was looking for. So, out of that same Fleer box, knew that this was not going to get a good grade, but I certainly wanted one of these older Jordans in a slab, so got an 8. So you could see it's off-centered. The gold certainly did not help the cause, and then you can see the corners. A few more cards left. Another Daredevil. I think the previous one had an 8, so I think this one, yep. So I couldn't tell you the difference between the two, honestly. Honestly, I could not tell the difference, but I'll take the 9. I'm going to save that one for last. This was one that I found in a box, I believe, just floating around. It looked like it was in good shape, and it is in good shape. So this is a Frankie Lindor rookie card, just the base, but at a 9.5, with him and the Mets doing well, this should bring a little bit of a premium. Here's a little Kobe action. Again, just a loose single that I saw in a box back in the day, and thought it was good enough to send in, and it was 195. You can see it's a little off center, not much, but 96 Kobe, not bad. Never realized he was wearing a cast in this shot. RIP. Last two cards. Hope this guy turns it around. This one will probably go on the secondary market, but this came out of Panini Black. And I think this is a case hit, but not sure. This is old Russell Wilson. Got a 9.5 for the White Knight. I knew this was going to look sweet in a tux, and I was right. So that might be good enough to keep in the PC for a while. That looks good. And the last card of the order is one that's definitely staying. So this is a four patch, a quad patch. And it's got some pretty heavy hitters there. There's little Russ. And the point behind this is that it's got 2 football players in their baseball uniforms, and then 2 football players in their baseball uniforms. I think I said that right. But it's numbered 21 out of 25. And it's got Russell Wilson, Tim Tebow, Bo Jackson, and Deion Sanders. Look at that. And the patches are great, but that's a bat relic. And I want to say that 2 of these things, Bo Jackson and Dion, those are game used. And then the Russell Wilson, the Tim Tebow, those are player worn. And that makes sense because I don't think that Russell or Tim Tebow actually made it to the big leagues. But look at that. And got an 8. That'll be there for a while. All right. And finally, the last part is just a little 4-card PSA submission that came back. And I'm excited about these. So this kid is 18, and he plays for Barcelona, or Barcelona, as they would say there. And I believe this is just his paper rookie, but it is his first edition, which I'm happy about that, getting a 10. That. Really happy about that one. Just thought that this was a cool card. So this is sort of a Topps Now, I believe out of Europe, and saw it. I'm a sucker for the black and white, and this got a 10 as well. So happy about that. Happy about the rookie logo. My only F1 card I've ever submitted. Bought this for like $10 at a show, and looked clean, and it was clean. Little Lando Norris PSA 10 refractor. Like some of his cards, he's always got that drink and the straw, so thought this was a quirky card. Not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but good looking card. And last card, thanks for hanging in there, guys. Brazil is favored to win the World Cup, and this guy is, he already plays in the Premier League. He's a goal scorer. He should be play a prominent part in Brazil's chances to win the World Cup, but this was a pretty neat color match with the uniform, the green velocity. Look at that, PSA 10. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.